My name is Emma, and I've always had a fascination with antique dolls. They tell stories of forgotten times, and their porcelain faces seem to hold secrets of a bygone era. Little did I know that my innocent hobby would turn into a nightmare that would haunt me for the rest of my life. It all began when I stumbled upon an old, dusty shop hidden away in a remote corner of the town. The sign above the door read, "Evelyn's Antiques," and curiosity got the best of me. The creaky wooden door opened with a spine-chilling groan, revealing a dimly lit room filled with an assortment of forgotten treasures. My eyes were immediately drawn to a peculiar doll sitting on a shelf in the corner. It was unlike any I had ever seen before. Its porcelain skin was cracked and discolored, and its glassy eyes seemed to follow me as I moved around the room. The doll wore a faded Victorian-era dress, and its delicate curls framed a face frozen in a hauntingly beautiful expression. I couldn't resist the urge to take the doll home with me. The shopkeeper, an old woman with a hunched back and a sinister smile, warned me in a hoarse voice, "Beware, dear. That doll carries a curse. Once you take it, you can never be rid of it." I chuckled at the old woman's warning, dismissing it as a tale to add to the doll's mystique. Little did I know that her words would soon become my reality. The first night I brought the doll home, strange things began to happen. I heard faint giggles echoing through the darkness, and a feeling of unease settled in the air. I blamed it on my imagination, chalking it up to the eerie atmosphere the doll brought with it. As the days passed, the unsettling occurrences escalated. I would wake up in the middle of the night to find the doll moved from its original spot, sitting at the foot of my bed, its glass eyes staring directly into mine. I convinced myself it was a prank, blaming friends or family for the unsettling rearrangements. But the nightmares began soon after. Vivid dreams of the doll coming to life, its porcelain limbs contorting in unnatural ways as it whispered haunting melodies. Each morning, I awoke with a sense of dread. The boundaries between reality and nightmare blurred. I sought the help of experts, bringing in paranormal investigators and priests, but their efforts proved futile. The doll seemed to revel in the chaos it created, manipulating the environment around it. The once welcoming rooms of my home now felt like corridors of fear, and the doll's presence became an inescapable shadow that loomed over my life. As the weeks passed, the doll's malevolence intensified. It spoke to me in hushed whispers when I was alone, its voice a ghastly blend of childlike innocence and demonic undertones. It knew my deepest fears and darkest secrets, tormenting me with its knowledge. I became a prisoner in my own home, afraid to sleep, afraid to be alone. The doll's influence extended beyond my nightmares. It manifested in the waking world, distorting reality itself. Shadows danced on the walls, and strange symbols appeared, etched into the furniture as if mocking my futile attempts to escape. Desperation drove me to the brink of madness. I considered destroying the doll, but each time I tried, an invisible force prevented me from carrying out my plan. The doll seemed to be more than an inanimate object. It was a vessel for something far more sinister, a malevolent force that reveled in my suffering. One fateful night, as I sat in the dim glow of flickering candles, the doll moved on its own accord. It rose from its sitting position and glided towards me, its porcelain face contorting into a twisted grin. I felt a cold, invisible hand wrap around my throat, squeezing the air from my lungs. The room darkened and a chorus of ghostly whispers surrounded me. The doll spoke, its voice a cacophony of tortured souls. "You cannot escape, Emma. I am bound to you, a curse passed through the ages. Embrace the darkness, for it is your eternal companion." In that moment, I understood the gravity of the situation. The doll wasn't just haunted. It was a conduit for an ancient, malevolent force that had latched onto me. I was marked, and there was no escape from the relentless horror that had become my life. As the years passed, the doll and I became inseparable. My once vibrant life withered away, replaced by a perpetual nightmarish existence. The doll, with its cracked porcelain facade and unyielding malevolence, became a twisted reflection of my own torment. I write this now as a warning to those who may cross paths with cursed artifacts. Some secrets are better left buried, and some dolls should never be brought into the light. My soul is forever bound to the haunting gaze of those glassy eyes, and the chilling echoes of that sinister laughter will forever be etched in the recesses of my mind. Beware the allure of antique dolls, for behind their delicate facades may lurk a darkness that can consume even the bravest souls. The curse of Evelyn's doll lives on, and I am but a vessel for the malevolence that now defines my existence.